guys
Not
got
quite as
stuff?
filthy.
Not quite as filthy. You guys are in the central hub of a chamber. The main tunnel expands in a circular hub with a pair of arrow slits, which we went over those lines right there, so you can shoot at stuff. We're being quiet right now, so remember that we're being quiet. We're not talking loud. We're being stealthy right now. So you know, unless you guys decide not to be stealthy, but that's what we're doing right now.
Everybody talk quiet.
Two passages continue on to the north and south, and a stone door is set into the back of a wall of a stone ledge to the west. What do you do?
I would like to investigate the stone wall.
The wall or the door?
The door.
Which map was this under?
Xanathar Guild hideout player.
Oh,
Wow.
music. Had it
How do
open.
you-
No
Yeah,
idea where
so-
we're going, guys.
So I'd like to investigate the stone door and see if there's anything that I can see about like opening it, or if there's any traps, etc. around it.
How do you pull that map up that we had up?
Go to
Image and maps. And then it's Xanathar Guild hideout players.
Oh, damn, there's 7 pages. Okay.
Would you like a roll at all for that?
Give me investigation roll.
I don't know fucking shit.
It's definitely a door. There's a hand. You know, it leads off. You know, the little kind of shit sidewalk there that's up above the water.
Vix or Nal or Pimpin, could y'all check out that door, see if you see anything about?
Yeah. What are we, So did we investigate the landing at all, or?
No, it's pretty much, I'll skip ahead for this. It's just, you're in that room,
Yeah.
there's really nothing there other than the arrow slits, and you guys are being quiet because something could shoot you through those arrow slits. And those are the lines, like, you know, so you have a little kind of, you know, it's like a pillar in the middle of the room that you guys are kind of around right there where the water's flowing around, and then on that southwest side there, you can see there's a little bit of dirty, gritty, shitty sidewalk, and there's a door that goes in there, and you have...
I'm gonna move myself down since that's what I investigate.
Yeah, so you don't see anything, you haven't set anything off, you guys are still being quiet, you don't seem to have noticed it, nothing seems to have noticed you yet.
I'm just gonna trudge through the water and just stand on the ledge.
You know, it's like I said, you look at the door, you don't see invisible traps or whatever, it's a stone door. There's a handle. You don't know what's locked or unlocked, you haven't tried that, but there's no discernible traps or markings or anything, it's just pretty much a plain stone door.
I'm gonna move up to the door and try.
There we go.
Did we inspect it for traps? Or...
He did, but he failed at it because you.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was
do that
asking
first before I attempt to open it. What do I roll for that?
So throw your investigation skill out of your sheet.
Oh, I need my guy.
Remember, you can double click as well. And don't forget, when we get into combat, control left click.
It's fine. We'll worry about what we're doing right now. Yeah, so it's like you don't see any discernible marks or traps or anything. So.
Got one. So,
I'd like to quietly go to the door and open.
The door quietly open. And it opens into a small, short hallway, and there's a corner kind of along to the right. You can see another arrow slit coming from the north end of the hallway. And you guys have been quiet so far, so nothing seems to. You don't seem to hear anything.
Bix, would you like me to go in first, just in case anything happens?
I'll check it out, and I just quietly walk up through.
And I follow him through.
Another door, same type deal. You guys have been pretty quiet so far.
I'm gonna quietly open that door.
What is the? Hold on. That blessing. Blessing.
So down to your kind of left there, it's a messy room. There's like rusty weapons and shit rag clothing. All kind of serves as like a coat room and an armory. Can't really see anything of value in there.
I'll put blessing of the trickster on casting. God no.
What does that give me?
Advantage on
It's-
stealth checks.
Heard that. I am going to attempt to stealth at that.
Yeah, I think we're all. Did we all do that at the beginning of last time there?
Yeah, you're all stealthy.
All right.
I will move in up towards where I just
Alright.
moved to, as far as where our vision is, and see what I can see in that general.
Give me a stealth check again right now for you moved up in that area.
I'm gonna just be around this corner right. It
Dropped to 20 for a 19 plus 4, 23.
Okay, so it didn't notice you.
What didn't notice me? Do I notice it?
I mean, you notice it. It's kind of sitting over there in the corner. And you see a sleeping goblin kind of near the turret right there over there. It's like leaned against the wall, like it's supposed to be keeping watch right there, but it's asleep.
I would like to slowly and quietly, while stealth, moved up next to it and do a stealth.
As he's going up. Hey, Castian, stop. We need information.
I heard Bix say, and I kind of gently and quietly walk back and whisper to Bix, "Would you like me to just knock him, see if we can get information from him, or would you like to just quietly move past him?"
Oh my god. What? Why?
I think if we.
Do we really have the luxury of questioning him? What if he yells? We don't know what else is around.
Good point. Kill him. And I'll step out as
Alright.
well.
I move up and I go for my stealth advantage hit on God.
What the fuck?
Control, click on him.
10 seconds.
So you targeted him. Yeah.
I'm also gonna walk up and I guess we can
Let me
just surround
just-
the goblin.
Yeah.
Figure out how it works.
Let me pull the combat tracker up just to make sure I know who.
You got it targeted. You're good. So
Okay.
So roll your attack with advantage, obviously.
All right, there's attack with advantage.
Yeah.
Take the that was actually my crossbow, but either way it hits, I'm gonna roll the short sword damage, not the crossbow damage.
Yeah.
All right, so 4 on
And
that.
and then you're dual wielding, aren't you?
Yes. So rolling my other short sword, does that get advantage?
Yep.
I don't
Either way.
understand.
Yeah.
All right, rolling damage.
Yeah, he's still prone, so. Yeah.
Yeah, that goblin is fucking toast. You walk up and you slip up real quietly, and you take out your, as you plunge one sword into the chest, you run the other one straight across his throat. The goblin lets out a small gurgle and quietly dies.
And you stay dead, you goblin son of a bitch. And I lay him to the ground.
I don't even have.
I quietly say,
Science. They're the dead.
and,
You know it.
And just start walking towards the stairs and peer around the corner, I guess, and just look down for anything.
Okay, kind of like the ground, the tunnel kind of ramps, down.
Oh, I was scrolled
like
improperly.
the tunnel to the north here goes down.
Like, I don't.
It's going down. It ramps down.
Okay.
Dix, let me slip by you. I'll check the next corner.
I suggest, do we maybe need a rest? Does anyone need a rest?
I don't need to rest.
All you guys are pretty healthy
because
you guys short rested after the whole thing with the guards and
yeah,
the crow
just
people.
Didn't know if anybody used any skills.
So I mean, like, you guys had that short rest. You guys healed up everything. This wouldn't
Yeah,
be
no,
a good
I'm
spot
good.
to rest right now. I'll tell you that.
before they get too far ahead, I want to like scan this little room over for any kind of trap. So I'm gonna look through it thoroughly. If there's, if I don't fuck.
Give me a perception roll.
Perception.
I don't know. What? Did I buy the healing kit? I didn't buy the healing kit.
Kind of traps or anything, whatever. You definitely see a bunch of piles of like rags and very rusty pitted equipment. It's definitely kind of almost seems like a trash heap more than it does a coat room, but it just seems like discarded things that maybe they've stolen off of creatures or other things, and that have been brought down in the past, or things they've stolen from.
I don't know.
Definitely not
Not worth rummaging.
Not worth rummaging through.
Okay. Then I'll just move up in here.
Dix, get everybody with us. I'm about to go check out this tunnel. It looks like it goes down underneath of the other tunnel that we were looking at back in that center. Once I get to the other end and see what's around that corner, I'll motion back for y'all to come join me.
I think you talked long enough for everyone to hear you. And I trot down with my small friend.
And
my character
while
wants to
he's
yell.
doing that, I'll walk to the end of that corridor there and peek around the.
Alright, you see, it seems to be an empty sleeping area. It has about 6 tattered straw stuffed mattresses. You can hear some.
While you're explaining that, I motion for everybody to come join me.
And we come over.
Okay.
You hear some ruckus coming from the room to the east. There's definitely, it sounds like some people are talking quick. There's a bunch of quick talking going back and forth. You can kind of hear stuff being moved around in the other other room, and it's almost it's noisy enough to hear, but you definitely know this room, like I said, is empty. You just got the straw mattresses on the floor, and then through that door you hear stuff going on in the room.
It sounds like there's something in the room next to us. We should probably move up there quietly.
Do we wait, or do we try to go through and avoid it and fight as a last alternate? Is that?
I would like to. Is that a closed door?
It's closed door.
Okay, I would like to walk up closer to it and see if I can like better figure out what's going on, either by like a better audio like hearing, or if there's like a keyhole to peek through.
Listening
Right.
and
Yeah, you can go up and you can listen.
I'll walk up quietly with him.
You can't. Yeah, give me. You have a listening roll, right?
That would be perception.
Just give me another perception roll.
Oh my god, I moved the whole map. I don't know what to do.
So yeah,
They're gonna
as you
force
put
my
your ear to
hand.
the door, you can definitely hear, somebody talking, and he's, oh, that won't work. That won't work. You need to plug the gap at the bottom of the door. It's not gonna work, mate. It's not gonna work.
So I just hear one voice, like command, like giving orders or like kind of shout. Okay.
Pippin, what do you hear?
I hear somebody shout, telling somebody that it's not going to work. Should I attempt to slowly open the door? So maybe I can see what's going on?
Yeah. Go ahead. Give me to open the door quietly.
As he's doing that, I prepare to back him up if anything does. Holy shit, that stealth roll.
He's a rogue. He has proficiency.
I'm sneaky. So I see two individuals.
What? Oh, they have names. Names aren't good.
So Zemp seems to be going and barricading this door right here. You don't know where it's to, and it's not going to work, and they need to get blankets and stuff underneath the door. Oh, you're just going to get into the door. It's not going to work. It's got to get out of there. It's got to get out of there. They don't notice you guys at all while they're bickering and like throwing shit up on top of them.
Nice.
I just point and just go.
We should get a stealthy attack in now while we can. Pimpin, let's go.
And I'm
Okay.
just gonna move down to this corner here as quietly and as slowly as I can to make no noise.
I would like to move in between Bix and Pimpin, but I'm not going to do that just so I know that I can still move my character. And I say to Pimpin, you pick one, I'll pick one. We'll go in there, we'll get our first attack.
Okay. Was Krentz? Can I tell that Krentz was barking orders at the other one, or is?
You can tell that Krentz is. You can tell that Krentz is talking to.
Okay. Now, away from character. If I was to do like a stealth attack, like non-lethal, like how would that work roll-wise? Like, do I lose bonuses?
You're honestly first attack. Just don't worry about it.
Especially considering we know they're named.
If we know they're named, like they're gonna have more health than that.
Okay. All right. Well, then I suppose
Who are
I
you
will
gonna go
attempt
after,
to.
Pimpin?
I will attempt to go after the Zemk. So you
All right,
won't have to sneak away.
I'll get Krantz.
Okay. All right. So
Let's move in.
okay.
I move in next to Krantz there.
Do I have to roll to like attempt to sneak up on them, or did that?
You already did the stealthy thing.
Okay.
When you open the door, they haven't noticed you. So I'm gonna take this as is. You guys are set. So Chris, do your attack rolls on Zimp, and then Cassian, do your attack rolls on Krentz, and then we'll see where we are after that.
Both of mine miss. Holy sh...
That's not.
Yeah.
Or roll for hit.
No, you roll damage for your main hand, and then you get a sneak attack bonus.
I guess I won.
Just like another 1d6 on top, right? I think.
I believe so, yes.
So just roll that d6 independently.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Alright, and then I'll go for the off. Okay.
Can I do anything to them? No, right? Because
So 3 damage
Yep,
on
so,
Zep.
yeah, so he's got 3 damage. Alright, everyone roll initiative. So as you guys come in the room, you know, Pimpin melds out of the shadows and goes up and goes to stab. You know, his main hand hits and gets a little bit extra damage. He kind of twists, his rapier in like right his shoulder blade. But as he turns from the pain, he knocks Chris's other attack away, and that misses. And by sheer surprise, Krentz, by that happening, he backs up and causes Castian bumps into Castian, and both Castians attacks him.
And fucks his initiative because my rolls suck. Come on, Fantasy Browns.
And everyone's initiative is good. Pimpin is up.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do a repeat.
Fuck him up.
Jesus. And I'll take. Oh my god. Well, swoosh.
Alright, so he has a AC of 14 or higher.
So both your attacks miss. He kind of stops what he's doing. You can kind of hear something kind of throwing itself at the door that he's trying to barricade. Right now, as he turns and faces you. Next is you have anything bonus or whatever? You disengage or anything like that?
How does that work? I don't know what that does. Just a bonus action to like.
Yeah. So under on D&D Beyond, you should be able to see on your character page where you have your character. It should say. Yeah, he's not gonna have any bonuses right now.
Okay, so he's done.
We're all level 1.
Okay.
That's fine.
Is his characters in the Trivia Online campaign as well?
Yeah, they're all there.
Yeah, it's.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that we're all on the same campaign. Just so I know what I'm looking at.
Yeah. Bix is up. Mr. Fizzle, what the fuck? What would you like to do?
Bix Fizzle,
Yeah, he doesn't have it yet.
I proceed into the unlocked door, hearing the commotion, move slightly past everyone, and guess I'll move into the corner here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm good to move there. And fire off a bolt at Krentz. And that's just gonna be.
D&D time. Woot.
And it misses. Bix Fizzleworth also forgot to select a target.
Yeah,
But it still misses.
It would have missed.
It misses all the same.
She's all the same. Anything else?
No, sir.
Yeah, you fire a warning shot over the.
This is a warning shot, and I shoot it over his head.
Lucio.
Go away. I don't like you.
What?
That was my invitation if you're right.
So the dirt guy's gonna turn around after shakes. He's gonna take a shot at Chris. Pimp. It's a hit.
Oh shit.
Who needs a good cleric now?
He hits Chris for 10 damage with his war pick. Just brings it right across his side and bonks him really good.
How you feeling there, Chris?
I think he's down. You down?
No, he's got 1 hit point left.
Alright.
Good thing we got
I'm hurt.
No, tab in.
I'm gonna Move
No! Heal a rogue! Heal a rogue!
Hey, drunkie, shut up. We're stealthing.
here. We also only have one heal, level 1 cleric.
Yep.
I'm gonna try doing total.
To Zemp or Grant? It's a control click and wisdom saver.
Yeah, hold on. Ah!
There you go, perfect. Failure, go. The ball, you know, like he grabs his head and just and like his nose begins to bleed, and kind of see blood start running down the outside of his ears as well. The toll takes some damage. He's messed up. But you know he's still in fighting condition for the most part. Anything else?
That is it.
Captain Filthy Pants, you're up.
I am going to go left hand, right hand at.
Bonus action.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Fuck this! I'm done. Y'all have a good night. I'm going.
At least like get him out of the way early, you know. So okay, so you critically fail both of your fucking attacks, and it's you trip over your and you're prone. Right.
And can I just say that I also like trip into both of their attacks because I just double critical failed.
If you wanna,
Your character's
more,
dead if you do that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let you know. It might not be the greatest idea to do.
Alright, I take that.
Take the 1d4 for falling. That's the voice.
Yeah, and then give me and then give me 1 for.
I can't believe I just double critical failed. What the f-
I mean, it's not that low of a chance. 3 in a row.
You take 1 damage for
Falling to the ground.
falling to the.
I heard that one
You're
day.
prone. That's updated. You have no bonus action because you're on the fucking. Krentz is laughing at this point.
I don't blame him.
Because not only did you miss attacking him when he wasn't looking at you, when he was looking at you, you just fucking tripped over your shit and are sprawled on the ground. So he gets advantage.
It is his turn now too, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
How much health you got there, bud?
I have 11 hit points left,
Oh.
and he just hit me.
He's gonna hit you.
I now have 6 hit points left.
You're in better shape than.
And he doesn't have anything with bonus. We're back to the old pimpin' slick back.
Okay, so how does it work if I want to try to get the fuck out of here?
They're gonna get an opportunity to attack on you if you try to back away.
You can use disengage as an action, though I would advise against disengaging, because yeah, we should probably just fight this out.
Okay, well, I
Even
guess
if
I'm
you
not-
go down, it's gonna be better than if you disengage.
Alright, I'm gonna try to stick Zemk again.
Isn't
Same
Zen-
thing.
is he still trying to hold a door at this point? Like,
No, he's turned. There's shit barricaded in front of
Yeah,
that door.
sure.
okay, all right, so
furniture and
he's
shit.
he's fighting at least. All right.
Yeah, no, he's fighting. You turn around and you hit Chris with a war pick across the face.
I hope it's
Oh,
just like
right,
one
that's-
kobold in that other room, because we're gonna have issues.
Alright, rolling name hands.
Oh, thank God.
Rolling main hand.
That's a hit.
Alright, rolling off fan.
Yes!
Damage.
Fuck him up.
Why is
So,
that damage so low?
in response to getting bashed across the face to the Warpack, you quickly wipe the blood out of your eyes and you lash out almost blindly because
His damage isn't right.
and you sink your
Right.
rapier into his left shoulder, and then you toss your dagger up out of his sheath and you slam it home in the chest into his other shoulder, and he ripped down a little bit. He's definitely haggard. He's fucked up. Like, his nose is bleeding, his ears are bleeding. He's got like a hole in his back, and now he's got 2 holes in his chest and his front there.
And
Yeah, and you have nothing a bonus, so that's your turn, Mr. Fizzleworth. So,
My dicks.
I'm gonna, reload my little light crossbow, tiny little gnome-like crossbow, and say, "Good night, motherfucker," and shoot him straight between the eyes.
Yes, you will.
you're so lucky that.
And
maybe
deal
not.
no fucking damage. I missed his eyes.
so even though you're aiming towards his eyes, he turns and looks at you and kind of wobbles a little bit to the right, and
I think Chris
the
is
arrow
down.
hits and it slices through the skin of his scalp and kind of rips some hair off, whatever, and then sticks in the wall behind with like a little bit of like Duragar chunk hair, fucking hanging out there.
And you'll not likely forget the name of Bix Fizzleworth the Fourth, son of Bix. Yeah, you can end my turn.
I don't know what to do. Hey. What's up with this damage? I don't know, man. They all suck. I did 11. And these 2 are fucked up.
So
He's at 1 hit point, he's at 5 hit
he's
points.
pissed off that you took off a chunk of his hair, and he's really kind of confused and discombobulated. He's not hearing well, he's not seeing well. He's
Shouldn't
bleeding
he
all over
have
the place.
dex with his dagger? A
And he
1d4
looks
plus
directly at Mr.
1
Fizzleworth
seems
as
wrong
he's
for a
popping
rogue.
off, it's a Fizzleworth, it's a Fizzleworth. And he
I
does-
want to
and,
say
like,
Fantasy
he just
Ground uses your strength. Yeah,
And in pain,
right?
and he reaches around kind of the side of the door where he's stacking
Unless
stuff,
that's
and
an
he pulls a
offhand
javelin
thing.
up that he did have, like kind of propping that door closed. However, and the door starts to give a little bit more with the thing on the other side,
We're so
pushing on a little
fucked.
bit more, and he throws his javelin at Mr. Fizzleworth.
Dagger is definitely a net.
I'd like
Yeah,
to
so
call
much.
him a cunt as he does.
As you said that, he goes, "Argh!" and he
God.
throws his javelin, and it flies right overhead and sticks like right above your head. And it's like a twong.
Yeah, God.
Pussy. I can't do that accent while saying bad words. I really can't.
No.
Bix Fizzleworth. The pussy, not a pussy.
Going to try
But he's totally
ringing
a
his
pussy
bell
too.
again.
Alright, roll your thing.
Dwong.
Ow.
It's a definite fail save. Yeah.
Ooh.
Roll damage.
Roll to my head.
Yay!
So as you
I told you.
thanks, needed that.
Sorry, I forgot that I went to.
Okay, don't need
He's
that.
so
So
smashed.
his eyes kind of roll back in his head and then begin to melt out of his face, and blood and pus just profusely start pouring out of his ears, and he drops to his knees and he falls forward.
I need a sound effect for that. You know,
Upon seeing that,
Tenku.
Krintz throws down his fucking weapon, and "Oi, mate, it's all good. You guys are obviously a bunch of badasses, so I know what I'm beat. I would like to surrender."
Any one of
I point my small little gnome crossbow at him and say, "That's right, motherfucker. You know what's good."
Oh my god.
Because they all missed and stuff.
So he is surrendered. It's
Give us all your
Cassie.
money.
Oh yes, you can have my whole 5 silvers right here.
This here's a stick-up.
We're here for hostages. God damn them.
Yeah, it's 5
Alright.
silvers. I don't know much more you want, but I would suggest that we don't open the door to the lavatory.
Alright, starting with this. What is this place? Where are we?
And why should we not open that door?
Do you like gray oozes? I was asking us over that door unless you want to get acquainted with one.
Fuck, I have
What
one
is a
heal.
gray ooze? Might you tell me?
It's an ooze that's made out of gray. It's like it'll eat your shit, and then it's like you ever have. Oh, it's horrible, nasty thing, nastiness.
And would what you put up against that door hold that gray ooze?
For the time being, I don't know. You seem to have lost his javelin that was helping close that door. I mean, I suggest maybe prop up more things against the door. As he's saying this, the door started pounding, and like there's some shit that's actually starting to kind of leak under.
Bix, grab that javelin, put it against the door, and prop it closed.
Are you kidding? I'm 3'2". You do it.
Oh, you short fucker! And I walk to the door, walk next to Bix and pull the javelin out
I'm
of the
like
wall.
hanging
and go and
on
prop
the
up door.
javelin, trying to pull it out of the wall, and like my toes don't touch the ground.
I'm gonna.
I kind of just jumped in the direction of which not the javelin, but yeah, that's where I went.
Hey,
It's starting to kind of come under the door unless you guys like do something to like stop up the bottom of the door, like throw blankets or clothes, or maybe even like a dead body or whatever.
Push
Something
the
right there.
dead-
It's gonna.
I take out my bedroll and use it to stuff under the door to keep anything coming from underneath it.
I poke my crossbow bolt that's loaded into Krentz's back, and I over to the door.
I don't really want to go to the door. The door is bad.
Lay down.
No, fuck up. I'm not gonna lay down and die in front of the fucking door.
All right,
I'm
fine.
a coward. I'm not fucking stupid.
All right,
Either way,
fine.
we're using
Put your buddy down there.
All right, he lays down. He lays down the dirt right down to the door, and like the bit of slime that started, like coming under the door, starts to form over, and you can see it visibly start to break down acid. Wise, it's like the skin is dissolving, and it's starting to pull chunks,
Guys.
forcefully and slip under the door. It's dissolving the body under the door and everything that was part of it. Krint see this.
Guys, we should probably go through this other door here.
Against the wall over here. He's like, "Fuck this, I'm out," and he fucking takes it off and he bolts off into the back door.
Okay.
And while that's happening, I check this door here to see what I can see through the
I think we just have to
keyhole or
go.
whatever.
Just fuck check and it open the door.
Heard. I opened this door here.
What? Oh, good.
You kind of see down the corridor there, and it seems to ramp up into a room. You can't really see what is there.
I'm going
Okay.
to.
I move.
Are you guys being quiet again? Are you trying to go stealthy again, or are you being loud?
It's a hallway now, so I'm gonna say, let's go into the hallway, close the door, and continue down quietly again. It doesn't seem anyone else has noticed us yet. So
I'll move in the front and
I
have
just wanna
everybody
heal.
following behind
so
me.
I'll be behind him, and then we can.
And then we're going stealthy again. So would you like a stealth check?
Everyone roll stealth for me right now.
Yeah.
I just wanted to heal him.
Skills. There it is. Bix Fizzleworth knows when to shut his trap. Though he doesn't necessarily have the wisdom for that.
It sucks that.
Okay, by the law law of averages, even though Chris critically failed, the law of averages brought him up enough to where you guys are all stealth as long as you're moving along in that group.
I shall go up and peek my head up above the stairs and see what's in the next room.
It's a ramping up thing. So like you're in the kind of shadows here of the door, and this opens into.
Cole doesn't realize that I put blessing of the trickster
Well,
on
I
him.
hope with me rolling a 16+4 that I can move up to the stairs and look into that room without being seen.
It's average. It's not by person right now.
Heard
all
that.
kinds of stuff.
You can do it by person, which is kind of funny, but
Well, I'll move up and look up above the stairs, check out that room since you revealed it anyway.
I'll be hanging on his
Alright.
pant leg like a little
Everyone,
child.
everyone, stop! What are you doing? Alright.
Sorry.
Like, okay, you're all kind of moved up in the corner there. Don't move your characters anymore because I'm gonna describe some shit for you, and you're gonna decide. Because right now you guys are hidden, and this is
Heard that, Chef?
Oh no.
AG. The giraffe.
Oh, what the fuck is a Grumshard? That scares me.
That's just a named NPC.
yeah. So
The thing that should scare you is definitely not Grumshar.
the threadbare curtains.
Oh, I see the intellect devourer now.
The threadbare curtains hang on the east wall of a long hall, in the middle of which a muscular half-orc in dingy robe stands.
There's
his
no
foot on the
way.
chest of a male human with wavy red blonde hair. Fire burns in the orc's clenched fist as his victim cries and squirms helplessly beneath him. Seated on a raised platform to the south is a nightmare's figure wearing black robes, has a large white eyes and a rubbery purple skin, with 4 tentacles encircling its inhuman mouth. It cradles and gently caresses what looks like a disembodied brain.
The mind flip.
Guys,
Okay.
should we possibly deal with the gray ooze?
Okay,
instead of all this
so Grumshar is the orc, yes?
Yeah, and he's basically in the middle of the floor there torturing the, what you assume to be Floon.
Okay.
Well, shit.
We like.
And what's to our left, right around this corner? Am I at a point where I could see that?
I don't want you sticking your head out for that. Shit.
I specifically asked a question. I didn't say if I went there.
No.
Stakes have been raised intensely. People are worried now.
Oh my god. Alright, well, there's 2 things that are really bad about this situation. So we used our short rest. We don't have our daily hit die left. Because we're level 1. So oh shit.
I can heal myself still.
I'm just gonna pull on his pant like what do you see?
I see. It seems like there's some orcish figure standing over somebody else who he seems to have just like either fucked up or killed.
The guy's screaming.
Wow, and he's holding a flaming fist. And the guy that he's standing over is screaming.
My character
And
what
behind
can we do?
him there seems to be a guy with white eyes with some creepy floating creatures next to him. It doesn't look like a good room, whatever it is.
I don't like the sound of creepy floating things. And we are nearly out of resources. We only have 1 healing spell from our cleric friend.
Well, I could also use my second wind to be able to roll 1d10 plus my level to be able to heal myself. I could get myself to full health.
I could talk in meta. Yeah. So shit. I'm just trying to think of.
There's no way. We're dead. There's no.
I propose we go back and sleep in the armory. I know we may be discovered, but I don't think we have a chance in there.
Is it worth the possible random encounter?
I do believe so. I think if we all
might
sleep
agree.
in the corner, they may not even notice us.
I tend to agree with you.
Okay.
That doesn't get us anything.
Fucking.
I mean,
That's
you
not
guys
gonna
want
get us anything.
like
I
That
mean,
is- we have
gonna
no-
get us hit die.
We have one character with 1 health. We have no hit die for a short rest. I have no spell slots. I know you only have the 1. And like,
All right, so we should go back and heal up
it's
whatever we
mostly
can,
it's
and then
mostly for
short
the health
rest.
because we don't have any healing potions, right? We have none of that. Like I don't know if you think we could do this.
Pimpin says I'm not fucking going in there.
I know
So
what these
we're all
two-
backing up, right? So
give me another stealth check as you guys.
Why? Rogan. That roll mine? Yay.
You go mostly unnoticed or whatever. You kind of see the intellect devourer kind of look around away. You know, like he doesn't see, but he thinks he sees movement, and so he puts down his the mind flayer puts down his Nihilor puts down his little pet there on the steps, gets up out of his stone chair, and floats off through the double doors to the left.
Because we have a gray slime here.
And the doors slam closed behind him. Grumble says, "What? Great masters, friend. Where are you going? What?" And then you kind of hear something, and then the orc caster kind of looks over to the looks like he hears something in his head. And he kind of looks over in your guys' general direction. So either do something or get the fuck out.
Well, time to go.
Get the fuck
We're
out. Get the fuck
just
out.
gonna leave. So we're just gonna walk back. I'm assuming you can just go all the way back and just
Yeah, and before
I'm just
we
gonna-
do any rest, I'm going to use my second wind and roll 1d10 for hit points.
Okay.
I don't know.
So who would like first watch?
I don't know why
Flip
that
the-
rolled
flip the
2.
player.
Hold on.
5. Alright.
There we go. So I pick up 5 plus 1, so 6 hit points.
So
We have a mind flayer that's loose, and the devourer is one of the most scary creatures in D&D.
So you're
It's
full
like
health again, casting, right?
10.
Yep.
It just eats intelligence,
Before
and
the
then
short
you die.
rest.
And then it jumps into your body. In that, I can take first watch.
okay.
Because
I mean, I'm full hit points if you want me to take first watch.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I guess you can take
I mean,
first or
I-
him. Yeah,
I
either
don't-
one.
I don't sleep. That?
I heard that. Don't sleep. You can take it. I'm going to pee real quick. Be right back.
I feel like this is overtuned
What
for
is
level
that?
1.
Okay, so I guess he'll take first watch. I'm taking second watch, or I'm taking third watch, I guess. So one of you two is taking first, and the other one is taking second. I'll take third, and then we can have our nearly dead rogue friend take the last watch.
Sounds good to me.
And you guys want
What are you rolling?
encounters.
See if we
We're rolling,
die.
yeah.
See if stuff's fine that you guys were.
Okay.
So,
Yep.
I think you guys did long rest and all that.
Are we doing long rest?
Yeah, that was 4 watches for a long rest.
Yeah.
Oh,
then I'll
you
just-
sat there
Yeah. I guess I don't have to heal him then.
No, it's just gonna be.
You guys get everything back.
Okay.
All right.
So how do I reset my wounds? Just
Here, I'll do it for you.
Okay. Well, I'm feeling much better.
Indeed. That nap felt good, and I kind of get up out of the shield that I was
How do I
making
fix
a bed
his
out
weapon?
A little cradle.
You guys know how to fix Chris's dagger? Looks like it's. Remember we had this problem with.
Yeah, hold on.
Create item.
No, you just have to.
Oh, delete item. Okay.
Oh,
How do I change the number?
I did it. It's fine.
Because I have one that also might benefit. Wait, what's my main stats? Yeah, it would benefit more off of Dex then.
So you click on the little magnifying glass next to it on the action,
Oh, right.
and then instead of doing base, you click dead.
Oh, neat. So my stuff was okay. Cool.
Okay.
Is it rapier? Okay, rapier's good too. Okay.
Alrighty.
yes.
And I guess since Cole is peeing, we drag Cole.
I'm back.
And
I'm back. We're good.
all right, we go stealthily back through and walk back through the tunnels over back to where we were. Yeah.
Right?
I'm gonna.
Yeah. So at this point,
And I'll take the lead again.
Okay, so yep, you'll be in the lead. I'll be right behind you, and then actually no, Rogue
Yeah.
should be in front of me, and there we go. Did we forget
I think
all?
the cleric got lost.
is there?
We got it.
I will attempt to move up that
Wait,
5
wait,
feet.
wait.
Just
So,
let him do his thing.
So as you've come back to the room, wherever the little brain with feet's walking around, kind of a little perturbed,
Please say the
walks
slime.
up to Grumshar there, and Grumshar starts stroking its back, its brain or whatever. And he's sitting there and he's mumbling something over the red-haired human who seems to be a little bit more worse from the way, but is tied and shackled to the wall there.
What's the range of
Grumshar's standing
healing
in front of
ring?
him. We'll leave this to you guys. It's your armor.
Hey, I say we attack.
Are we stealth as of currently?
Give me a stealth check before you go into the room, because you guys went and slept and you came back and you snuck through the tunnels and everything. But as far as like going into the room, whatever you're gonna do, a stealth check, and then once you do, it'll be until you attack. So let's see what we get.
Oh boy.
Oh,
It dropped to fucking 18.
You guys
are very
pretty much
loud.
stealth, so
Only see let us.
Can we still get opportunity if we just charge in?
Pimpin' stealth, you're gonna have Pimpin' stealth. So as long as Pimpin' doesn't outright go in and blitz out attack, Pimpin' can hide against a wall and decide what he wants to. He's the only one that's like actually stealth of you all. All the rest of you are, yeah. His good stealth roll can't make up for the 9, 7, and 4 that you guys rolled. So Pimpin' can move where he wants to in the room.
It's stupid. I
Wait, can
can't.
anyone else speak Gnomish?
10,
No one else
20,
see that?
30.
Nope.
Alright.
Understood, but mixed was worth. Yeah, I can understand it.
Alright, yeah. 1 second.
So he can just take someone's body.
Alright, so
Intelligence
I
devourer.
could move right next to Grumshar. Can I just run in there and fucking throw attacks on the intellect devourer before we get into initiative?
I mean, metagame knowledge.
So do what you're gonna do. If you're gonna rush, like,
If they engage, do I stay still?
I mean, as of right now, you do, especially unless you bring a focus on yourself. So I mean, if you guys are kind of on the fringe of like what, you're at the range of like before things are gonna end. So decide what you want to do. The longer you sit there, I'm gonna make you roll. Things are gonna happen if you guys don't decide what you want.
Vixenol, are you gonna back me up
Just
if I just run in
fucking
there?
do something.
Alright, cool. I sprint in and
Oh my god.
instantly try to first and second hand the intellect devourer.
It sees you come and like it senses your sentience as you break through the doorway there in the room, and it notices your presence.
I can't.
It scurries back a bit, and Grumshar becomes aware of you. So, roll for initiative.
Fuck. Hey, at least I finally had a good roll.
I didn't.
And they became aware of you right there. So Chris is in the shadows in that corner. You're sitting in the middle of the room, and the other two are back.
Your bone.
Did you roll initiative, Chris?
No, hold on.
Yeah, give me that.
Oh my god.
Thank God somebody else rolls
Jesus Christ, what are you?
Sorry.
Bix, what the fuck?
I'm Bix Fizzleworth of whatever.
You're Bix Fizzleworth of the fucking unknown languages. What are you saying?
I speak Gnomish.
So I can try doing command on the. Or.
Alright, Cassian, you're up.
Alright, I will move up right in front of, no, I'm going for the intellect devourer. I'm gonna move up in between Grumshaw and the intellect devourer, target the intellect devourer, and...
What's the range on this bad boy? 60?
First hand and second hand. And holy shit. Alright, I'm dying tonight, guys.
Bunch of hard dickings right there. Sorry, you swing at the. It's actually kind of spry and nimbly for a brain with legs, and it hops left and then hops right, and it, yeah, done.
Rolling.
Mr. Slickback.
While he's trying to squash the little brain, I'm going to attempt to do a sneak attack on.
We all want.
Grumshaw.
Yes.
All right, target him and do your binger.
All right. First, we're gonna go with rapier.
Also, you would get the sneak attack regardless of stealth, because
he's next to him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so hit and damage.
Bonuses of 2 melee in a 4-man party.
9 plus 1d6.
And then...
Critical! Fuck yes!
And do I roll damage for that? Yeah.
Yeah.
IG.
So you quickly dart across the room, and as the orc mage turns away from its captive, it doesn't see you coming, and you lance your rapier straight through its neck. And as it sits there gurgling, you take your dagger and you stab out both of his eyes and swoosh it around the top, and the top of the skull cap pops off in the brain. Grumshar is dead.
Well, there goes that plan.
Like DED dead.
Alright.
I mean,
Unfortunately, the intellect devourer isn't, so it's gonna look at Cole.
I mean,
Try to attack it. So unjust.
Well, I don't believe there's much intellect there to be devoured, so...
Just a lot of edge. Oh boy. Oh no.
I'm surprised.
And 1 second.
You are now retarded.
Fuck you all.
So no chain?
You are now catatonically retarded.
I mean, he could lose body.
No, he's Cole slumps forward like and lays down, and he's just staring like nothing's there. He's catatonic. Cole's intelligence, Cassian's intelligence is gone at this.
You took 11 points of
Intelligence.
intelligence damage.
We need an older cleric to fix that shit. Like, I'm not... Move up there. Oh. Hi. Why does it keep doing it? Does that mean it hits or didn't hit?
It means it failed its save, so do your
Yeah.
damage.
Wow.
Busting out the big gun.
You lance forward. You strike your hand forward and use your Toll the Dead spell or whatever, and it kind of quivers a little bit, and like it secretes a little bit of brain fluid slime onto the floor. But other than that, it seems to be pretty much okay.
Like, I don't... You need to get out, like... Oh.
There's no fish or what?
Yes. I trot up the stairs, and I look and I see, whew, a brain, and I in a bonus action, going to arcane weapon on my light crossbow, and I'm going to make it a a poison weapon. And yeah, I'm gonna shoot said brain with my light crossbow, and I hit for 1d8 plus 1 and 1d6. So
It's poison now. So you know shoot your bolt because you said poison damage, right?
yeah, it's 1d6 poison damage.
Yeah, which poisons it as well. So it's poisoned right now. It's got kind of a sick look to it, and a big old crossbolt sticking out of its front lobe. It's kind of it wobbles a little bit, but it's it kind of does a quick little circle around, and then like it gets up and it's still going.
Yeah, because Cole didn't take any damage, right? He just lost brain points.
Castian is retarded. Pimpin is up.
Okay.
Stick that brain thing. And that...
I think I'm gonna move back to this corner, and actually, I guess right here, and then attempt to shoot at it.
Alright, so here I'll clear your target.
He's like, I don't want to be dumb either. Like,
Nah.
30.
So here, wait. Okay, you're good.
Okay.
Do your stuff.
We're so boned.
Alright, so you launch a you dart back from the dead body, you yank out your things and you quickly sheath them and you skirt, and you're sitting there in a little bit of
Like, I can't do
half
anything.
cover, and you lean out and you shoot your bow, and it launches over the dead body, over Castian's flatulating corpse, not corpse on the ground, but flatulating catatonic
Right.
state on the ground, and it lands between the two hemispheres. So it's got two bow things poking out. It's still going. It's looking upset. It's kind of decide what it wants to do.
I'm surprised this is all PR1. They're nasty. They can just hitch a ride on someone's body, and then you did. He might actually. Not good.
Decision.
Hey, hold on, I don't want to do this to you guys.
Garage looks like a decision collision.
Intelligence did I have there? 11.
So,
Oh, good.
I'm back, not that I can do anything.
it's gonna leap up and over Cole's, body, and it charges right at the Bix in the middle of the doorway, and it's gonna make an attack on Bic.
Ah!
It's a miss, but it's also gonna cast Devour Intellect.
I don't know how we're supposed to survive this.
Bix is down. No, what would you wish to do?
I saved on that?
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I had
Oh,
a 25 there?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm just-
No, it's totally fine. I'd rather have you not dead. So. You're still not.
I'm
you're
just
still,
looking at it
you-
like, please.
Try ringing his bell one more time. I don't even know.
So Bix is up, but he's still not.
Good.
Alright, it hit. You lance forward again with your magic finger spell, and it quivers a little bit more, and like actually bursts like a vessel, and some green ooze is kind of leaking down the front. Mixing with the kind of red and gray stuff from his 2 arrow points in its dome. So, anything else?
That's all I got.
Bix Fizzleworth that isn't unconscious is up.
I
To kill it. Needs to kill it.
take disadvantage shooting at him, so I'm going to, I'm gonna move 1, 2.
Oh, you're next to me.
I mean,
that's not.
it's still you're still within 5 feet of it, so he still gets advantage no matter where he attacks him. If he does a melee attack.
If it's a melee attack, yeah.
If he does range,
Yeah,
whatever.
I'd much rather do range, so I'm gonna move out of his range here.
I mean, if we're really getting into like doing real rules now that we're in another campaign, whatever character he's next to has to actually give their action for him to be able to get the advantage.
No, they don't. That's not how that works. That's not how flanking bonuses work.
Yeah.
It's a flanking bonus. It's not a help action.
It's gonna take a swipe at you with its claw though, because you moved away from it. So.
Yeah. As I move away, he
Okay.
swipes me.
Cole's out of the game. I don't know how to fix him.
And as you scamper away from it, it whirls around and it lashes across the back of like one knee and down across
Body
your calf,
physics
and
is
kind of gives you up a bit. Here it
And
is.
as I little hobble away, I turn back and I cock my bolt sideways and I fire at the intellect devourer. And that's a hit.
You can roll it again for if you wanted to.
And that's the poison damage. So 13.
6. Where's my fucking...
Yeah, a wish spell if the devourer wanted to. I mean, I don't think Zazie would do that to us, but bad.
So, with the poison damage and all that said and done, it's definitely fucked up. It's hurt. It's on its last legs. It's wobbling. It's having a lot of trouble keeping. Castian's still on the floor, shitting his pants. Pimping slickbacks.
Alright.
Come on, I can't at least stand up and shit my pants?
Is Null within 5 feet of the intellect?
Yeah.
So I would get the flanking advantage.
If you want to do it with melee, yeah.
So I could use my sneak attack ability.
Yep.
Okay, then I'll do that. I'll move up and attempt to. Amen.
Oh, thank God.
Alright. And damage. And I'll use the. When do I decide that the sneak attack is after it hits or before damage or after damage?
So you can make both attacks with the sneak attack, and then if the first one doesn't hit, because you're gaining the sneak attack from flanking advantage, you can make it on either one of those attacks. When you make a sneak attack that's a true sneak attack, where you're just attacking a creature while it's unaware, that's when
It would be on the first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please kill this.
Either way you kill it.
Alright, yeah, well it's dead. I guess I don't even need to roll.
We need to go.
Doesn't help my intelligence though.
You're just gonna be like that for a while.
There's a big kind of double doors that are closed and left here. And all the commotion, the curtains on the right side of the room there kind of got brushed aside. You can see that those are small sleeping chambers.
There you go.
And Floon or whatever is chained to the right wall there next to Grumshar's dead. He's unconscious at the moment. He's hanging in manacles. And Cole is Sans intelligence right now, so he's kind of just laying on the floor staring off at.
We need to get out of here.
I want to move up and try to go through G Unit's pockets if he has it.
I'm gonna just try to unshackle Floon here. Actually, I'll go through these. You unlock our friend. And so I'm going through Grumshar's pockets.
You punk. Okay.
I mean,
I'll go
we're
help
we all
Floon.
share it.
Well, which room was Homie chained up in?
He's
right-
chained
right-
up right
next to,
right here.
Yeah. He's
Ah,
like against
that
the wall,
wall.
manacled the wall.
Yes.
Okay, well then I will attempt to open the locks with my.
Alright, give me lock picking or sleight of hand if you don't have the lock.
I got slight.
You're able to kind of force one of them open or whatever, and he kind of starts. He's like, oh, friends, please, no more beatings. It hurts so bad.
Shh. We're getting you out of here.
Okay,
And-
thank you.
And I take whatever's in Dickhead's pockets, and guess we'll leave now.
Okay. Well, the thing is, you kind of hear commotion coming from the way
Fuck.
that you came before, so you don't think that going back exactly the way you came is a good idea. Maybe you should search side rooms and see if there's a secret patch. Because the other option is going through the big double doors where the mine. So noise to the north, maybe a mine flare to the left, and possibly something you could find your way by looking around. I would search fast though.
Hey, you know that thing called railroading? That's it.
What?
You know that thing called railroading?
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Can I?
No, you guys are gonna have to carry him for the time.
Alright, I'm gonna try to sneak up into the first
can they at
room
least drag
and, like,
me along?
Yeah, that's just it. They're gonna.
What do I have to roll to look around in here?
Give me
What I see?
perception.
I'll
Alright, so
go
I'm just
down
gonna
into this room and
Follow people.
go into look.
Hi, Ben. What up, Ben?
Shut up, Mongol.
You don't make any noise. You have nothing to tell.
Can walk and stuff, or does he need to be treated?
No, he's okay. He's beaten up. He's like we need to get up with your friend or whatever. Drag him along. I do believe did that horrible drain thing do something to him.
I'm gonna roll to slap him in an attempt that he'll just not be around. What do I do? What do I roll?
That's a melee attack with your fist. So just roll a d20.
Oh my god, what is wrong
That's a
with
d20 plus your proficiency plus your
11
plus 2.
Like, I don't know why you're making that noise. You don't make any noise.
And then plus 1 for dex.
As a retard, I don't fucking even make retard noises.
Your brain has left the building.
Well, your mouth is hanging open, and I smell something that reminds me of that nasty woman from the bar. So I just need to smack you to get you.
Well, you failed at your smack, so fuck off. You get to smell it.
He gets plus 2 plus his dex modifier, which I believe
He still fails because my AC is 16, and that means I win.
Plus 2 plus 5 plus 7. That's 18.
Yeah, that's 18. So
I know you lost the intellect.
Can we not do this and not die trying to slap someone that has 0 brain right now?
No.
Alright.
And where does your damage come in, and how do you get a +5 on smacking me with a short
because he gets he has proficiency with his hands, and he has the
Okay, but he rolled short bow.
I just rolled general d20 like I was instructed.
That was a d20.
I give him guidance if this makes it go faster.
That wasn't a d20. That was a short bow roll.
What?
What? Are you retarded, actually?
Pimp and slick back, attack, short bow, 14 plus 5
Scroll
equals 19.
down, dude.
Yeah.
Heard that. I'm sorry. It wasn't scrolling down for a second.
There you go. There you go. You got it.
I'm gonna shut up because apparently that actually hit my intelligence. You can tell me when I can speak again.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go play another game.
Oh, that was funny. I like it.
I seriously, I love you, but tell me when
I figured
I'm
out
going
what
to
was
play
wrong.
another game.
No, you're good. It's fine. Sorry.
Alright, so I slapped you in the mouth.
We need to go.
Keep it closed.
He's definitely quiet now, so.
Okay. Okay, back to the whole rolling to see what was in the room. Do I see anything?
You can kind of see footsteps near like the northern wall, but it just seems to be the wall there. You can't tell much else what's going on.
Also, all I'm saying is I still don't see him rolling without an attack weapon and him beating me.
No, it doesn't matter because you can't say anything or do anything.
It's not against you, but like like I could roll like a action. Oh, I guess I'd have to add like open-handed hit, but yeah, I could like roll at you. But it takes into consideration the other shit.
If you get me out of here, I believe I can have my friend Volo help us find someone to befriend out of this catatonic stage, but we need to get out of here.
Alright.
Quickly.
I'd like to walk up towards the northern face wall and investigate it, preferably where there's...
I'm gonna give him guidance.
This isn't metagaming at all.
So you get a +1 if you want.
Give an investigation check.
Oh hey, he said footprints went to the north wall
Yeah,
and then stopped.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you can, but as you do that investigation, you can see that there's a little switch, like, kind of like an indentation, like, like, near the wall, the corner of the wall, and you can definitely see that there's, like, almost like a button switch there.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the button switch.
Alright, where...
The wall itself slides back a bit, and then slides to the left, and it opens and it reveals a small, dark tunnel. Which looks like it opens into a private cellar filled with casks and
Hey, how big is this intellect devourer?
small size.
Make a hat out of it.
I'm going to cut off one of his toes and take it with me.
How does it work?
You have an intellect devourer toe.
Sweet.
I'm gonna turn into like the governor from The Walking Dead.
Floon sees the patch and is like, oh yes, quick. The air smells fresher that way. The show will be off.
Do we want to go this way or do we want to go to the other room?
It sounds nasty over there. Let's
Yeah, we
keep
need
going.
to go. Yeah, but just...
We need to leave. Let's leave.
Okay. Someone who can see, maybe, go first?
I can go first. I'm just gonna proceed up to the door, assuming that the tunnel isn't a mimic.
Or the giant throat of something.
The giant throat of a mimic. It just eats us all.
How do I clear my target?
Control click and anything else, and then just control click, I think. Oh wait, no, control click the original thing.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna open the door.
Okay, as you open the door,
I guess.
see a small halfling bringing down a box down the stairs. He kind of is a bit alarmed. He's like,
I'm gonna immediately tackle the halfling.
what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing in my base? Oh! Oh, brother, what are you doing in my basement?
I'm just gonna immediately tackle the halfling.
Roll athletics.
Did you pocket the toe at least before you did that?
Yeah,
Okay,
I pocketed the toe.
It's just less to explain if it's in a pocket.
So you tackled the half at the bottom of the stairs right here. You guys are kind of struggling about a bit, and he's very alarmed and very upset. And you kind of you look up the stairs, and you kind of his wife and a couple other halflings sitting at the top of the stairway, going, "What are you doing? Why are you in our basement? Why are you tackling my husband?"
Well, you see, this is very awkward. You see, your basement may or may not be containing the Xanathar Guild's hideout.
What in the heck such ridiculousness? And she steps down and she kind of kicks you off of him or whatever. And he stands up.
I back away immediately.
We're the Peabodys. We're nothing but nice brewers. We make wines and ales. We don't have a things with that thieves guild?
Ma'am, I believe I can show you, and I would definitely not let anyone in on this little secret. This wall over here, and I walk over to the wall and open it to show her that, indeed she has a secret tunnel to hell in her basement.
Oh, shite! Oh, we'll be sealing up immediately. Yes, get your friends out of there quick.
So here's the thing, ma'am. I would not seal that up because then this particular band of thieves will know that you have done this. You should just carry on as normal and try not to think about it.
As the
Maybe
cleric,
the
I would seal it
magisters.
up.
Make a person.
You should definitely
I'm
seal
gonna
it
include
up.
on. Can I also include into that, like, maybe get some magisters before you seal it up? And
She kind of hems over it, like, oh, I kind of see your point, but at the same time, I think that, well, at least block it up a bit. Just stack some boxes naturally in front of it for a case. If you guys ever need to go back down there, I don't know why you would. Could possibly, use it again. But you're right, maybe some magister. What's the matter with your friend there? He doesn't look so well.
Let's just say you never want to go into that section of your basement. And please, for your own safety, remain in your home.
Okay. So now, everyone out of my base. Take your catatonic friend with you, and he looks like you need some medical attention. Maybe you should find a healer and help your friend there too. And Floon is like, yes, I need. Get me to Volo. Get me back to Volo as quick as you can. We'll take care of everything. Yes, please. You guys all march up out of them.
As I walk by, I tell her definitely seal it up. Don't listen to them.
It's all. Conversation's over. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. Take note. You could probably get back into the sewers down here this way if you needed to come back down in there if you wanted to poke around the Xanathars again. That little. You guys are out of here and you're off map. Now you're going back. Well, what do you guys want to do? You're out in the street now with Catatonic and Floon's there with you. And Floon very much would like. I'd very much like to get to Volo, friends.
Let's find Volo. He's probably drunk at the bar, to be honest, signing people's shitty books.
So it's around midday next down there. It was like early evening when you get down before, time spent down there plus long rest. So it's about midday the next day. You guys are out. You're all like covered kind of in sewer and dirt. A little bit worse for the wear. You guys don't look your best. You guys are dragging along Cole's catatonic. Floon is trying to help as best he can carry Cole, and Floon's leads you guys back to the yawning portal, where Volo has, as soon as you guys walk in, rushes over and greets you. Oh, thank you, friends. I'm so happy that you found my friend Floon. And Floon, please. Oh yes, Volo, please. We must.
I do believe you owe us 10 times 10 gold pieces each is a lot of gold.
See, friends here. I'm a little strapped for their cash. I'm waiting on some royalties.
I'm going to have to break your kneecaps.
I believe I have something that might be of more interest to you than some bits of gold. That I will pay you. Have my royalties. I have seemed to have come into possession of an estate. In Troll Skull Alley, an old tavern, if you will, that I would happily give you the deed over to you as lodgings and your own personal piece of property here in Waterdeep. As budding adventures for yourselves, I think that would be a good trade. Yes, and well, it's a holdover until I can give you a more monetary reward, if you will. And plus, I believe that he looks down at Castian, who's just drooling in a puddle just dribble and snot's kind of hanging out of his nose. And plus, I believe you might be in need of a favor to restore what happened to your dear friend. So if you would please, let us go to your new estate. Yes, to your new estate. Yes. And we'll lay him down on the bed while I find help. And,
Let me be clear. You intend to give us something that will put us into debt, and no money along with it.
Money will happen. Money will happen. But also, too, I could find someone to render the services for free to restore your friend to his previous adventuring properties.
And you're holding our friend's health and safety above us. You're quite a man, Volo. And
Yes,
I hate you
great,
for it, but
great
I'll take
negotiator,
it.
yes. Great negotiator, yes. Yes. So that's all I had there. Quick, follow me. So he leads you guys down.
The
Still
drool all
talking.
over the place. That wasn't talking. I was drooling.
So he leads you.
That was bad though, because this is what we fought, and I was worried about this.
He leads you guys to Troll Skull Alley. As he walks down, you're standing outside Troll Skull Alley, the Troll Skull Manor, which is an old boarded up, kind of looking like a little bit of a shit heap manor house, and it is.
Why did I expect anything of Volo?
That is Troll's. That house right there, yeah.
All right.
So this is like gonna be your guys'. This is your guy, and he tries the key a couple times, bangs on the door a little bit, and then kind of kicks the door in a bit, and then the door gives way, and you guys are standing in an open tavern room with a bunch of dusty, broken furniture. It's kind of it's a bit of a dive bar atmosphere. See, I got it for a good price. It's a fixer up, if you will, but I believe some of you adventuring party here. Floon, help me escort the gentleman upstairs into a bed while I go and I make contact. And as he says that, you guys pass Castian to Floon, and Castian helps drag him up the stairs into one of the bedrooms upstairs and lays him down while Floon scribbles a note on a little paper bird, whispers into it, and lets it go out the front door, and it flies off. He's like, "Oh yes, she should be here in a few minutes. She owes me quite the favors. You see, I'm a very important man, and as you can see, I give you a very important place. So, please, let's all sit down and around and just allow me to thank you once again for finding my friend.
You can thank me with gold.
I give him a deadpan stare, hold out my hand, and say, "You have 3 weeks. 10 days. Sorry." Dandy.
As he sees your open hand out extended or whatever, he quickly reaches into his robes and he pulls out one of his Volo's Guide to Monsters, another signed edition.
I don't want that shit.
Yes. I believe that Illyria will be here very soon to help you out. And he slams the door, and you guys are left in the mansion.
I throw the book at the door, so that he can audibly hear my disgust for his stupid book.
All right.
And here is your guys' home base, if you will. So it's like you have the tap room, which you guys are standing in, which and it's the first floor. It's the ground floor right there. So it's got like.
Is there any alcohol in the area?
Yeah, there might be a couple. You can go back and check the pantry for some.
We've had enough of drunk characters. Fuck off.
Also, is it just me, or were they actually like? Did you reuse the bottom left one, or was that?
Yeah.
Did they like seriously make that the same layout, or?
Yeah.
Lazy as fuck, man, and they hand drew it. Like, I thought that you might have done it, like, and I was like, no, Let me look, and I looked in the module, and I'm like, man, Wizards of the Coast is actually that cheap.
Yeah.
Fucking assholes took a napkin doodle.
I mean, it works. Alright,
Like,
so there's one
This
bedroom,
entire thing is a napkin doodle.
3 bedroom.
Yeah, I'm just gonna scavenge the tap room for booze.
Yeah, you don't really find a lot, and it's mostly rundown, broken furniture, and then like you almost feel like there's a presence of something in the room with you or whatever, watching you while you're down there, but nothing too noticeable as. Let's see. This is what I was kind of working on today.
Great.
I'm gonna start waving my toe around, pretending that I'm a wizard.
So,
Okay.
not
Like
too much
you're-
time. Man, not too much time has
When
passed.
Wingardium Leviosa! Yeah. There you go. Sorry.
Now, did he do that with the devourer's toe or like his toe? It should be funnier.
I'm fucking tired. So where are we at? Okay.
Basement.
So you guys are in the
Easter.
manor. This is your new house, home base, whatever you want to fucking call it. You've been in there for a little bit. You're kind of frustrated with the situation a little bit. A little bit worse for the wear, and then you hear a knock at the front door.
We don't want any.
I open it.
An elf druid from the Emerald Enclave is standing outside with a paper bird in her hand. She's like, is that crafty old Salsa Volo here? He sent for me, and I do believe I'd like to get this pick.
That crap heap left long ago. I'm just calling it out from like behind the bar, not even visible.
Said you could help our friend.
Yeah, yes, I believe that's something in the notes. Something about catatonic. I believe Volo said that Floon told him that he had an encounter with an intellect devourer, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Please, can I see the patient?
I guided her.
Show the toe.
I just hold the toe above the bar, like there's like a little tiny gnomish hand just holding a toe. This is the toe.
That is quite disgusting. Please, where's the patient?
I lead her.
Disgusting
Wherever.
nothing, and I throw the toe over the bar at her.
So it hits the wall behind her, and she just shakes her head. Fucking.
I go and scamper off and go pick up my toe again.
He's just gonna chuck that at people.
She's like, and she looks over Cole's prone catatonic stare. She's like, oh, this is more terrible than I thought. Oh, and then, oh, look at all that. You could see so many crabs. You could just see them coming out of his crotch. He has his pants on. This is the most I've ever seen. Volo's gonna owe me more for this.
Yes, he has bad judgment.
So this will take some time. Please, just give me some privacy, and I'll sit down here and I'll get to work. Perhaps all of you should rest. So as that happens, you guys are all gonna take a long rest. You kind of stake out your rooms. You can talk about which room is yours, whatever. Fucking A, if you want RP it, that's fine. So long rest happens, and she comes out. She dusts off her hands. It's like, I believe he'll be fine. He should just need a little bit more rest for a little bit. But I believe
There is.
what little intelligence that he lost, he has back now. So.
Does that mean I can talk now? Or should I wait till you can tell me?
I mean, you're back or whatever. You're in the room, so it's like if you want to go out and talk to him about what happened.
Guys,
crab.
guys, what happened? I don't have my.
You don't have an impediment. You're back to normal.
I was going with slowly coming back, cause that's more fun. But okay, guys, what happened?
You got your
You
brain
were
sucked out?
retarded.
I'm retarded. Okay, yeah, no, I'm back.
Why is it my turn?
I'm just picturing the scene from fucking Ted, where he revives him.
Yeah.
Right? That's kind of what my thought was too.
Yeah, you thought I was retarded.
And I guess I would.
Oh man.
As this happened, you hear a knock at the front door. Once again, as you're all gathered, and Volo's back. This Finn, and he would like to know if you guys would like a small tour of the alley, of the Troll Skull Alley and its different citizens and its wares that.
I would like a tour
I'd much
of
rather prefer
Volo's
something
pocket. Volo owes us 400 gold pieces.
It'll be very soon, please. Just royalties. Royalties will be here. Would you like to know about the shops and things around here or not? Okay, that is fine. Well, I will be in contact with you then. Any slams.
No, I knock on the door. I knock. Hey! I'd like to find
the nearest agent
and what they would like to offer.
I'd like to find the nearest gang leader and hire them for approximately 150 gold pieces to go and shake Volo down. That's what I would like. Fuck Volo.
I like my AJ better.
Yeah.
I need my notes.
Volo. Piece of shit. Piece of shit's like, I have 10 times that money. And meanwhile, he's like taking out a fucking loan to throw us 40 gold. Piece of shit.
Wait for those books.
Waiting for my royalties.
I'm gonna pick up the book at the front door and defecate on it.
You would do that.
And I'm gonna push it outside of the house and just light it on fire in the middle of the street.
What's wrong with you?
This is a gnome thing. This is a gnome tradition.
This is not a gnome thing.
Volo sees this and casts prestidigitation on the book, and it just was like, I'll be in touch, and he just walks off down the street.
Don't go cleaning my poop.
So Volo's gone. You guys are standing out in the alley, and just for fucking forever.
Okay.
I'm going to let you see.
He cleaned up my poop, man. That's not right. That man ain't right.
There's a lot of that going around it.
I'm actually kind of tired. Is it okay if we call it here and play later?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, here you got your home base or whatever. Like, we can go over, like, the shops and shit that are around you and stuff. And then we can initiate the next part when we get back.
Aww.
2 hours. It's not bad.
That's all good.
So,
What are we planning on playing again? Are we looking at Wednesday?
What day do you guys want to do it?
I'm good with tomorrow. I'm good with Tuesday. I'm good with Wednesday. I'm good with Thursday. I'm good with Friday.
Wednesday, I'll be home around 7:20, 7:30.
I mean,
PST.
Wednesday
West Coast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we could plan for Wednesday then.
I mean,
I heard planning for Wednesday.
Yeah, so like,
I don't know what they're gonna do.
let's plan for like around 7:30ish, because you get off work at 7, so that'll give you like time to get home, come home, get settled.
So privy.
Savvy? Anyone else have a problem with that?
Nope.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Good session. Way to get catatonic. That was good.